Hoosier Trapper Outdoors is brought to you by Hoosier Trapper Supply. Visit HoosierTrapperSupply.com for all your trapping needs, including Charlie Mashek's Leatherwood Creek trapping scents and Hoosier Trapper deer scent.
All right, welcome to Episode 2, Season 13. On this episode, we'll continue with our Texas trapline. I want to mention the Trap House podcast, which will go up every other week. The last one we did with Kendall Obermeyer of No BS Lures. He's the one that makes the Canine Extreme traps. So if you haven't had a chance to listen, be sure to catch that. It's a good conversation. I want to mention the rendezvous as well. It's the 28th of September. For those of you that have been there, it'll be just as fun as those in the past. For those of you that haven't, everyone's welcome. We've got a good number of demos. We've got great food. We've got games for the kids. White elephant auction at the end of the day for a fundraiser for fur takers. So anyways, everyone's welcome. And if you do come, be sure to bring something for a donation for the auction. Hey, I want to mention, there's been a couple questions. So the music at the beginning of the show was written by a musician friend of Justin's, Matt Heckler. If you want to check him out, you can. I think it's mattheckler.com online, so you can check him out. So he's out of Kentucky. Hope you enjoy the show. All right, check day 2, first catch of the morning. Got a beautiful morning. It's a little crisp, but it's beautiful. Just yesterday, we didn't really give an update. Yesterday, we basically got rained out. It was the nastiest, muddy, slicked up mess. The windshield complete. We couldn't see anything. So we called it early about, I don't know, it was probably about 3:30 or 4 o'clock. We pulled the plug on the setting trap. So anyways, check day 2. Jake's got this one right here this morning.
Jake, your first critter in Texas, right?
Yep, pretty cool. Mighty dog, a little bit of long distance, and black gold or vixen, I can't remember, but got him. I kind of geared it a little more towards the cat, flagged it a little bit, and obviously he didn't shy away from it, so we'll get him taken care of, and hopefully we got more waiting on us. All right, got the remake done here. That coyote had completely excavated where that bait was. Just tore it all up. So the stake's actually still in the same spot. It was holding fine, but I just pulled the whole trap over. Made a new bed and rebaited and just put a little bit of black gold on it. There's plenty of sitting here otherwise, so I didn't use a whole lot. But back in operation.
Let her rip.
Okay, Dad.
You just Coyote number 2 on check day 2. We're packed in here like sardines, but we're getting the job done. Very cool. Mighty dog strikes again. I just punched in a dirt hole set right on the edge of this embankment here. Bobcat urine, jet fuel. Night number 2 worked out.
There was quite a bit of sign here. We had that rain yesterday, so it's kind of washed some of it out. But there was quite a bit of coyote sign here. We are on the west end of this section of the ranch, and the east side. It's a little hard to show it, but on the east side, is where those dead piles are. So a lot of the coyote concentration's over there, but we've clearly picked up 2 on this side.
Yeah, we caught coyotes here last year, so it's a proven location. So we're going to take care of this, get the remake redone, and move on down the line.
I want to show you something real quick. Is this is my set?
Yep. Oh, holy cow.
I don't know if it's that coyote or a different coyote, but that whatever it was working this from the backside, scratching and going crazy. The trap's right here. He's got a little bit of it exposed. So there's, without a camera or whatever, there's no way of knowing if it was that coyote or a different coyote. But anyways, they like the bait.
All right, got it finished up. You know, he had a lot going on here. I just took some of this chewed up grass and stuff piled up behind. Found the original dirt hole. Made sure there was bait in there. Put some Mighty Dog back in there. Other than that, no urine, no, I'm not a relure, none of that. There's plenty of smell right here. So, did the job this time. Hopefully it does it next time. I'm sure it will if they come through. Feeling, Jake?
Mm-hmm.
All right, pretty cool. So check day 2, third coyote of the day, right here on the road. So this reminds me of a guy in Indiana telling me, and he's got a big deer lease. He's got like 900 acres, which is pretty big for Indiana. And they had a trapper come in, and the trapper was just working off of the roads within the deer lease. And he's like, oh, the guy was lazy. He just wanted to run on the roads, and he needed to be in the woods where the coyotes are. And I've talked about this before, but that's a super random location. So look out over across that right there, and you know, you could set a cattle trail that the coyotes might be using or whatever, but you know they're going to be on this road, and if you watch for sign, you'll know what parts of the roads get used the most. So that's where you want to set. It's not that you're necessarily taking the easy way out, or you are taking the easy way out, but it's also you're taking the easy way out because the coyotes are taking the easy way out, and this is the most likely locations to catch them. So anyway, I'm not saying don't explore and don't look for other locations, but these are normally a given. So anyways, keep that in mind when you're out trapping. And that doesn't just apply to Western trapping, it applies to all trapping. So anyways, we'll take care of him, we'll show you the remake, and keep on going. All right, here's the remake. I couldn't get that hole super deep. We don't have an auger with us, and so I'm gonna put a little. I got more top dog in there. I put some black gold in. I'm not using any urine because there's plenty here. So I'm gonna put this wad of grass in here just to add a little intrigue to the set. Help cover the bait up. So that's it. We're just, you know, they come in here and grade these roads off and push these sides up, and these coyotes just run right along this edge, both sides. Kind of a no-brainer. So.
Proudly offering some of the world's finest small batch coffee, while supporting responsible trapping and sound conservation. Available at traplinecoffee.com. Never be without great coffee.
Got 2 spinners so far.
I
caught this one yesterday.
Oh, two more down here. Yeah, buddy.
Man, I caught the whole front leg of that one.
Oh, you only got him by the elbow. Get the 22, Charlie. We should probably shoot this one.
I'm gonna lose that one. You said there's two more down there?
There's one on the other side of this mound that your dad set.
Holy cow, I'll just back up in case I need to shoot that one.
I think he'll calm down if we set up on him. Set.
I'm gonna lose that coyote.
No, you're not.
All right. Second day on the dead pile, on the main dead pile. We have two coyotes right here, and when we were pulling up, one ran off. He wasn't in a trap, so he was just hanging out with his buddies.
We did that yesterday too.
Yeah, and Jake thought he had a shot on it, but it slipped us. But
yeah.
Anyways, this is just obviously one of those spots, like catching fish in a barrel, essentially. Justin, you want to show them what else is going on here?
Yeah. So we have these two.
Two right here.
Which this is an interesting catch. We should show this real quick. We got him right by the elbow, and it held.
Clearly, he was kneeling down and
Checking
trying to
out the
get to the dirt hole.
So two there.
I have set down in the creek too.
Oh yeah.
So do I. We got one here that I set, and then the other one right on top of over there that Charlie set. There was a lot of tracks coming in and out of this drainage and this wash up here to the cows, so we had them covered high and low, and based on the amount of sign, we knew to set a lot of traps, and obviously that paid off. 4, could have been 5 today. And I'm gonna go check down here in the wash and see if there's anything else real quick. And nothing down here. Here's one of the remakes I just did. All I did was make sure that I had Mighty Dog down in the hole. There's so much smell right here. It's unbelievable. All the other ones up here on this ridge have been tightened up, cleaned up, rebaited, resituated. There's a couple traps that were messed with. Could be the same coyotes that got caught or other ones that were hanging around. We got those bedded back down and put a little bit more substantial backing to help keep them from digging from the back. And then Charlie's finishing up this last remake right here at the end of this log.
Yeah, I actually moved this log over here just this is so blown out, just to give a little protection from the backside.
What are you doing in terms of lure, bait, urine?
I'm gonna do top dog with some Carnage.
Coyote Carnage?
Yeah, so Carnage is completely void of any coyote smell. In other words, no coyote gland, nothing like that. Highly attractive to coyotes, hence the name. But we don't need a gland lure or anything like that in this situation right here because we've got all that coyote smell.
Alright everyone, here's a little update on the day. We finished off with 7 coyotes. Now we're on a section of the ranch we've never been to, so we're kind of exploring. And we found another cow here that we could work off of. Coyotes have found it, started working on the back end a little bit, but we're going to circle this up with traps. It's worked out at the previous locations as you know and have seen. But we're going to surround this, and hopefully within the next week and a half or so we'll catch multiples here. Jake's got a set here.
Yep.
What are we using, Jake?
As far as scent wise,
Yep.
we got Black Gold, probably put a little bit of Long Distance, and Mighty Dog.
Yep.
A little bit of Coyote urine too.
I got one right here. That one's got jet fuel, Bobcat urine, Mighty Dog. Charlie, what do you got?
So I got one over there with Vixen, Mick Vixen, Top Dog, and Bobcat urine. And this one's Coyote Carnage, Top Dog, and Bobcat urine as well. So.
Okay. And since I knew we were all going to be using combinations of Top Dog and Mighty Dog, this one I don't know if you can see in the hole, there's some sheep's wool tucked down in there real nice. Pretty fairly deep hole there. And I dumped Hole Digger on it. Another great liquid bait that we sell. And as far as the lure, I use Predator Seducer and Bobcat urine. So, giving them options. I think it's safe to say that, you know, they have something to work off as far as a dead carcass cow. But if you have quality bait, urine, lure, all that good stuff, even with the temptation of the cow, they're going to check out these dirt holes as well. I don't know if that'd be the case if the lure and stuff wasn't as good. Maybe they just bypass it altogether and go straight to the cow. But we know what works for us, so we'll see what happens in the next few days. We got a beautiful view. It's got up to 60. It's pretty warm. Started out frosty morning, so we'll keep you posted.
All right, and to check day 2. We've been setting all afternoon. We're in some awesome country. It's all canyons and ravines and washes, and so lots of sign, lots of coyote sign, some cat sign, and it's got a lot of potential, put it that way. So we set, I think, 29 more traps, I believe, something like that. So we got quite a bit to look at tomorrow. Obviously, we'll set more traps until sun's going down now. Set more traps tomorrow and just keep working the line up. Probably 2-3 more days and we'll have a pretty good line. So thought we heard some coyotes. It's actually some geese over there behind Justin. But we heard coyotes earlier, just carrying on for a couple minutes. But anyways, we're pretty excited about tomorrow, to say the least. So Christmas morning anticipation.
It's probably the best day of trapping I can ever remember.
It's an awesome day, yeah.
Catching 7 coyotes this morning with a quad, and just setting all this new country is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we've had some really good days over the years for sure. I mean, lots of them actually, but this is pretty awesome. So.
Yeah, the camera does not do this justice, by the way.
No, not at all. So.
Hags Trapping Products by J3 Outdoors, the most versatile and efficient trapping devices on the market.